What's up, bee lovers, bee haters, homegrown tomatoes? Got one of my favorite types of removals here, water meter bees. We're here in Sherman, Texas. It's already about 100 degrees, so we're gonna try to make this pretty quick, and I'll probably just leave the box here overnight. But we should definitely be finding the queen, and we've got our smoker rolling. We've got our frames ready here, our box ready, somewhere in here. I've got our little queen cage ready for the queen when I do find her. And then that's all the bees down there. So far they've been real nice, so we're gonna go without gear for now. But we're still gonna use just a little bit of smoke to keep them nice and calm. I'm gonna see if I can't take this whole lid off here. Uh-oh. So a piece of the comb fell. That's what happens a lot of times when they're these hot water meters. The comb's real fresh and doesn't have a whole lot of rigidity, so sometimes it's a little hard to keep from breaking. So yeah, it's just pretty much falling down at this point. Get our frame ready here. Put that down for just a sec. Sometimes this new comb is really hard to get in these rubber bands without breaking it apart. But this has a bunch of new little babies, a bunch of larvae in it, so I'm gonna try to keep that with the bees and do as little damage to it as I can. And while I'm doing this, I'm definitely keeping an eye out for the queen. Not too much comb here, so I'm going to try to keep it on as fewer frames as possible. So this is my next biggest piece here. Nice and gentle with it. Much room to give that a little smoke, give myself a little area to grab. Yeah, this is just so flimsy. Pieces there. Scan, make sure Mama's not on there. Not seeing her. They got their butts up in the air, so they're fanning something. Just go ahead and pop that in here for now. And I'll check back. Check back and see if we can find queen. Got one more piece that fell down off in here. much just slowly looking for the queen. This isn't quite enough bees to vacuum up. So just gonna kind of slowly work through these bees. See if I can't find her. But you can see if these bees wanted to sting, they would have probably done it by now. Not seeing her up here. First glance, second glance, third glance. So I'm gonna guess she's probably, there's a couple little hiding spots on here. Bees on this side over here, so real likely going to be over here. So what I'm going to probably do is, sometimes you can just scoop them up with your hand, but I don't always have the best luck with that. So I'm going to grab a glove, and I am going to scoop them with my hand, but I'm going to use a glove. Something like that. And what I'll probably do is grab this lid like that. And make her stand out fairly easy. Girl. Oh, there she is. She's hiding underneath this lid. So, got our, don't want to, I'm trying to get a good little grab on her so she doesn't fly off on me. But that's my beautiful queen there. Just got her by one of her legs. Beautiful queen. So that's what I've got this ready for. See if I can finagle her into this little tubie. Yeah, she was hiding. I lifted up this little cap right here. She was hiding right underneath that cap, so she's a good little hide and seeker. So now we'll just take queen here. Go ahead and dump all those bees into there. Take this. I'm just gonna put that right on that piece of comb there. And what we'll do is smoke down here. Probably shake off a couple bit, like this lid full. We'll go ahead and shake this off into there. Most of them there. Then what we can do is just give a little smoke down here, kind of stir these bees up. And then, like I said, it's really hot, so I don't want to put any extra stress on these bees. It's the middle of the day right now, so a lot of the bees are out of the hive. So we'll get as many of these ladies with the queen as we can and their little bit of brood comb. And then what I'll probably do is put this box right on the top of the water meter here and let them do their thing. They should move right into this box overnight. You know, very little effort on my end. It's also just the easiest way to make sure you get pretty much 100% of the bees. We use the vacuum in the middle of the day. Sometimes there's always going to be some residual bees, but you have the opportunity to leave the box overnight and come get it very early in the morning. You're going to have all the bees at home. So we'll get all these out of the water meter for now, and then let them move in overnight. They'll go in here, they'll want to be with mama. So we'll close up the water meter so we don't get any trying to go back in here. Put this right on top of the water meter, put the lid on, and they'll all move into this box very easily. So it's about as easy as it gets. Hey girl. All right. Well, we got the fun part. So that's pretty much it. We're just gonna let the rest of these bees move up. We're gonna smoke a little bit more. Nothing too exciting though. So please make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It really goes to help, you know, let other people know that this is the right way to do it instead of spraying the bees, doing anything that hurts them. We really need our honeybees. So please keep sharing. Please enjoy. Thanks for catching a buzz, guys.